I didn't hear you come in. Welcome to Maplestory Tales. Here, you'll be able to see all the stories that happen throughout the Maple world. Stories that sadly may have been forgotten about or lost by the wayside. I hope you enjoy your stay and come back for more Maplestory Tales.
It's a weekly. We want this one right here. Twilight Perion, the second future. So let's go. I believe this is present Athena Pierce. This isn't future Athena Pierce. Peace to Maple World. I'd like to invite you to a conference. The top members of the Alliance will be discussing the defense of Maple World. Okay, so yes, this is present time Athena Pierce. I'll have the council wait for you. Just take the dimensional mirror. Yeah. All right. Athena! What's good, my girl? You're here. Let's get the meeting started right away. Oh, it must be urgent. We must begin immediately without delays. Well, yeah, so stop talking and tell me what's going on. Ooh, suddenly the music got very lighthearted. Yes, I get it. Let's go. This is taking forever, and so many did not attend. Why do you enjoy being alone? What? Everyone has their orders, Claudine. It will not be easy to get all of Maple World's warriors all in one place. Sir Nineheart, it is our duty to carry out the impossible. Why would the Alliance exist otherwise? You're talking without thinking. We've worked hard for this alliance. Didn't everyone swear to join forces to defeat the Black Mage? Wait, am I hearing a lecture on promises from the Cygnus Knights? Stop with the wasteful debate.
This threatens the very future of the Alliance. We can't afford for the public to lose confidence. We have gathered today to discuss the grave events occurring in Maple World.
There's Future Hennessy's, the storyline we just completed last week. Of which it will be up on my YouTube channel within the next couple days, so be on the lookout for that.
That's strange. All of the people in the town having the same dream.
It was a horrible... Oh, okay, so this is present Hennessy's here. It was a horrible dream. The very thought of it sends shivers down my spine. Oh, and for those of you who didn't know, Chief Stan and Mrs. Ming Ming, they're married. So, by all accounts, Stan's last name is Ming Ming. Stan Ming Ming.
I never imagined that the Cygnus Knights would side with the powers of the dark.
We can't be sure that's what happened.
It was too vivid to be called a dream. It was like watching the world through someone else's eyes.
Reeve and the Cygnus Knights turned evil. Didn't we prove this was only a false future? That is not our future. It is nothing but a fabrication. It's not completely impossible. How dare you insinuate we would be involved? What are you gonna do about it, Blondie? No fights! Everyone stay calm. We need to look at this situation from all sides if we're going to solve it. It's gonna take some time before the Alliance members can agree with one another. This is serious. That fake future is haunting people's dreams.
It is something... Is something like that even possible? This kind of dream control would be next to impossible for even the most highly trained magician.
It's not just Hennessy's. This nightmare is spreading like the plague.
Oh. Reeve a few days ago, okay?
You're having the dream as well? It's strange. Everyone's having nightmares.
We have Empress Cygnus here to ground our fears. But what about the people in the other areas? Yeah, people are talking. That's not good. Oh, Elul.
It's always the same for me. Is it for you too? It's so scary to go to bed at night. Don't cry. It's only a dream.
There's no need to fear. It was just a dream.
I've been alive for hundreds of years, and I've never seen anything like this.
We've never heard of this sort of thing either. Could it be one of the Black Mage's commanders?
We don't know the enemy's plans. They could be just trying to scare us, or it could be or could just be distracting us from something bigger.
I'm pretty sure that's a guy.
The same dream for days on end. It's unbelievable. This is simple trickery from the enemy. They're trying to make us lose faith in each other.
But the people of the town are so scared, especially with these strange rumors.
Isn't this a bad omen?
Everybody's talking. That's not good.
It's impossible to know what the Black Mage's dream master is up to. But we can't let the people suffer any longer. How is the Alliance planning to remedy this? The Silent Crusade has already attempted a remedy, but it won't be enough. I want to ask all of you to help me calm the people of Perion before this gets out of control. It's top priority for the Alliance right now.
As I believe Perion was one in the future Hennessy's. I don't know if we went there or not, or at least we saw it from the distance, but it appeared that Perion, the home of the warriors, was hit pretty hard. Alright, let's go.
I don't know about you all, but I'm having trouble sleeping at night. Nightmares seem to be spreading throughout Maple World. I'd like to propose a public poll on the matter. Can you handle Perion? Perion's people are great warriors and very in touch with omens like these. Could you talk with Dances with Balrog? Talk with him in the Warrior's Sanctuary and listen to what he has to say.
Alright, so we got ourselves a Return to Perion scroll. And away we go! Master Dances, I am here!
Are you here from the Alliance? I'm glad you're here. Give me time to speak with the ancestors before we begin.
Alright, that's enough time. Alright, anyways.
The people of my city are braver than any in the world. We fear nothing. But these nightmares, always the same.
What was the dream like?
My city was in ruins. The majestic crags of our mountains were withered away to nothing. Even the warmth of the sun seemed to have abandoned me. Worst of all, my people walked around in chains, slaves to the Black Mage. I am concerned that this dream was a vision that has yet to come true.
Maybe someone is messing with your dreams. I've heard of that sort of thing happening.
Even if this is true, it still fills me with dread. We cannot be sure this wasn't a vision of what's to come. All right. Find proof that the dream is not a vision.
All right. Come on. There we go.
You look a little spooked. What's going on in Perion? A vision? The people of Perion are pretty superstitious, but let me think for a moment.
Okay, that's long enough.
You must travel to the future to clear up any doubts about Perion's fate. Go through the gate of the future and see it for yourself.
Oh, just a little time travel? No biggie. Don't go jelly-legged on me now. There's a good chance you're going to find the future has been manipulated in some way. At least the people of Perion can be put at ease if they know that what their future might look like. Will you help them out? Good luck in the future. I wonder what the enemy is up to with this nightmare scheme. Claudine? Alex? What's going on? Those are the guys of the Resistance. This must be the fake future of Perion. The sound of hard labor and pain echo through the rush of the cold wind. The city itself is covered in soot and dust. What happened here?
My heart's gonna give out at this rate. Who are you? Hold on. Let me catch my breath.
Oh man, yeah, he's got himself a big old forklift in the back there of stone stuff that he's doing.
This is the end of my brilliant exploring career. You want to know what happened to the city? What, are you blind? The cursed Black Mage... we're building a statue to celebrate the great and powerful Black Mage, obviously. Perion is the highest point on Victoria Island. It'll be visible everywhere. Almost the entire population of Perion is working on it. I used to be an explorer, but a man's gotta eat, you know. Look, I can't get got slacking off. Now, why don't you go find somebody else to question? Go bug someone else. Stop pestering me.
Okay, talk with stands with bulls.
What brings you here to such a remote and desolate place?
Ask about the warriors of Perion.
Your memories are good for someone so young. Give an old man his rest for a moment, then we will talk of these warriors.
Alright, that's enough time.
Sorry about that. The tuberculosis makes it hard to speak.
Oh, great. Tuberculosis. I don't want to be anywhere near this guy.
Now then, the warriors of Perion are gone. They fought bravely until the end, even after the Black Mage took over Mapleworld. But they are no more. All of them have been enslaved or cast out. The price for their resistance was hard labor for all of Perion's citizens. You'll find most of them working on that ugly Black Mage statue, but others have found refuge and still try to pass on the history of Perion. Even the great dancers with Balrog could not survive his treatment. He fell as a warrior, though his son lives on. He's young still, but has taken his place in the warrior's sanctuary. That's odd. You don't look old enough to remember Dancers with Balrog.
Talk to Wrestles with Wolves. Ooh.
I have nothing to say to the Black Mage's lackeys. Forgive my rudeness, traveler. My father's name stirs dark memories in me. What do you need?
So how is it he's left alone?
The warrior's sanctuary was the first thing they tore down after conquering Perion. These halls were once a testament to the power of my people. But I could not protect the sanctuary. I couldn't even earn a place alongside my father on the fields of battle. Instead, I live here, in shame, a joke to the people that tore my land apart. Who are they exactly? You'll see when you get to town.
Find out who's occupying the town. All right, so let's go exploring a little bit. Okay. I think these guys right here, they were the former armor and weapon sellers of Perion. Sophia! Oh, by the way, Sophia over here, she had a pretty mean, not a mean, but a difficult quest where she required ancient sap in order for one of her quests. I think I've only ever completed it once. It's a very difficult quest. Harry! River! Okay, these guys are the armor and weapon sellers.
Oh, my back. What happened to Perion?
Alex. Claudine. What are you guys doing?
If we endure a little hardship now, we will surely reap the benefits later.
Who are you? Why aren't you working?
The Resistance.
Psychomantis? I'm actually not familiar with that one. I'll have to look it up. But thanks for coming, Retro. Hope you're at least mildly entertained by what you see here today.
Now that brings back memories. What a ridiculous young girl I was. I'd hoped for the memories of those days would be washed away by now. Our great leader has made this world a better place. Maple World was an uncivilized wreck of chaos before the Black Mage came and shaped it into his own vision. Or shaped it into his vision. And I found my rightful calling, transforming this sweltering rock pit into a wonder of modern engineering. Who wouldn't turn their back on that silly alliance for glory like this?
I'll have to look up Psychomantis later. I am unfamiliar who that is right now. Is that a, Oh, is that a, what's it called? I can't remember. Yes, thank you. Metal Gear. That's what I'm thinking of. Something I need to check over here on my side. Okay. Okay, so back at it.
Look at all these laborers aging away with so little dignity. I will stay young and beautiful forever.
That sounds like another youthful girl that we know. Quote unquote youthful. It's Hilla, by the way.
The Resistance backstabbed the Alliance? The real Claudine would not be pleased to hear this at all. I'd better get back. Maybe I should look around some more. I should see what things are like outside of town. The stumps are definitely scarier than they used to be. I'm gonna take down 20 of those swollen stumps and see what's up. The monsters here are much tougher now, just like the Hennessy's ruins. I better get back to the prison on Perion and let them know what I found. A nightmare with visions of a future like that would unsettle anyone. Let's get back to Perion.
Alright. Find dances with Balrog and the hens.
Alright, unsettling future.
It is good to see you again, friend. Before you tell me anything, I'd like to see if our nightmares line up with your experiences. I'm going to ask you some questions.
Alright, let's do it.
What was the massive structure being built in the future Perion?
A big pig statue, a giant siege weapon, a giant Black Mage statue.
What happened to the warrior's shrine?
It was destroyed, it was expanded. The Black Mage's minions reside there. Well, technically, you could say destroyed or reside there. Either one would probably work, but it was destroyed.
Is my descendant a boy or a girl?
A boy.
Lastly, which group is occupying Perion?
Technically the Black Wings, but it's really the Resistance.
You have seen our nightmares. This is what you saw when you went through the Gate of the Future?
Thank you. This knowledge is dire, but it will help the citizens ease their minds. I would appreciate your continued interest in the matter. The dreams weigh on our hearts.
Wait on word from Athena Pierce. Twilight Perion. You managed to give the people of Perion some peace, but things have happened in your absence. Could you come to the conference room of the Alliance? We will be waiting for you.
Alrighty.
You're here. I need to explain what's happened. We betray the Alliance in the future? That's absurd. The Resistance will never forget where our loyalties lie.
Calm down. The world you see beyond the gate to the future is simply not true.
But there is still the possibility. What? It was a joke. I know that all possibilities have to be considered.
Everyone quiet down. This is no time to argue. We know what the enemy wants now. It was only a few days ago that the nightmares started.
Serious symptoms?
The people are half crazed with fear. They can't even tell their dreams from reality. I've heard people questioning the Empress, calling the Resistance traitors.
Surely everyone knows that a glimpse of the world beyond the gate of the future is fake, right?
How did this start? People addicted to dreams. Maybe Grendel can further explain this.
Since dreams come from the subconscious, they can be used to guide the conscious mind down avenues it would not normally take.
So, if these dreams could be repeated...
People in the weakened state are more susceptible to powerful hypnotism. These people are occupied with their fears of an evil empress and a resistance that no longer fights for them.
This was the enemy's goal from the beginning. The first thing we have to do is stop these nightmares. It's time to travel through the gate of the future again.
Where did I go? There I am.
Grendel needs lucid matter to combat dream addiction. Head into Twilight Perion and bring back 8 from the monsters there. Can you do it? Lucid matter is rare, so it could take a while to gather up. Just look around Twilight Perion and you should find it. I'll come for it when you have enough. Did you collect all 8 pieces of lucid matter? Thank you. These should ease the suffering of the dream addicted now, for now. What worries me is that we still don't know who's behind this. I don't think any of the commanders or Black Wings have this kind of power. This enemy seems to slip away like the mist every time we get close. It's frightening. We need to find the person behind these nightmares. Investigate the residents of Twilight Perion.
So thirsty. The guards won't give me a drink until I finish my work, but I'm so dehydrated. Anything to quench this thirst. Maybe the sap from the swollen dark stumps could quench my thirst. Please, 25 dollops of fresh sap. I might be able to finish a little earlier today if I have something to drink.
All right, Christopher, here you go.
Is that fresh sap? Let me have it. Thank you. I should finish up my tasks now. Try going to River. He was looking for some help. Someone to help him. Perion's gotten colder and colder since the Black Mage took over Maple World. I can't even sleep most nights. You think you could get me some firewood? I'll be waiting on those swollen duck stumps. Willing to let those swollen duck stumps and swollen axe stumps would keep me nice and warm all night. Can you bring me about 25 pieces of giant firewood?
Oh, I guess I already finished with it. Cool. Somewhere along the way, I guess I finished it.
Did you bring 25 giant firewood? Thanks. I'll be able to sleep tight now. Try going to wrestles with wolves. I heard he's looking for someone like you.
Did you get all of the swollen X stumps? I can't bear to think of my people in danger. Thank you, but there are still more dangerous monsters. Okay. There are monsters more vicious than swollen stumps. Much more vicious. Can you do something about them in my stead? The boars are a constant threat. Humped down 100 pillaging wild boars this time. You got all the pillaging wild boars? They're more dangerous than the stumps. Thank you, but the residents are still in danger. The town has been hit with a famine. How about you help out with Sophia? She's in charge of feeding the town. Sophia is on the mountainside to the left of the town. Sorry, traveler, but I really don't have much in the way of hospitality. We barely have enough food for ourselves. Our glorious leaders keep us working night and day, and we never get enough to eat. I guess it's better than rotting in the ground. Say, since they don't have you working, would you mind getting us some food? I bet those pillaging wild boars and iron boar raiders have some great pork chops. Oops. Yes. Everyone will be so happy. All right. Did you get them all? The 25 giant pork chops? Everybody's looking so much stronger with some food in their bellies. I bet.
Less slacking, more working. Haven't seen you before. I swear, I've never seen a slower bunch of these Perion losers. They're making no progress. But you look nice and fresh. Get out there and help build this tribute to the Black Mage. Bring me strong armor fragments item from the Iron Boar Raiders. I need 25, no less!
That much iron for a statue?
What? It's not for the... Just shut up and get going already.
All right.
Did you bring back those 25 strong armor fragments?
Excellent.
Oh. Alex, buddy. I knew you were devious, but that's a little much. Your face is vaguely familiar. No matter. You have limbs and you can walk. You can be of use to me. I'm turning this place into a tourist town, and the Black Mage statue is the crowning jewel. But we have one little problem. We don't have any decent souvenirs. I thought there'd be something useful here, but the great and powerful Black Mage has to smite his town for resisting those foolish warriors. Regardless, plenty of sentimental fools still remember old Perion. I believe a good stock of strong wild boar teeth from the pillaging fire boars would sell to those stupid tourists. One of these savages can carve faces into them or something. It'll be a huge seller. I need 25 wild boar teeth to turn a profit. What have you got for me? Did you collect the teeth? I'll put these tribeswomen to work on decorating these fangs, but one souvenir seems a little pathetic. Okay. Oh! Wolves! What you got for me, buddy? Now's not the time to mope around. I have to think about what I can do for my people. The great dances with Balrog knew how to protect his citizens, but his secrets were lost in his final battle. If only I had his wisdom. An elder of the Hennessy's ruins might know something. If only warriors from that era were still around. What can I do from here? Chief Alex? Oh, okay. Chief Alex. Long time no see. Ha. You want to know about Dances with Balrog? He was a tough old stag, let me tell you. I'm not sure what happened to him, though. He really knew how to protect his people. Okay, well, that's two people. Maybe my father knows what he used to do. All right. Hey, Ghosty Goo! Give me your wisdom.
Did you have something to ask me? Dances with Balrog, you say? Yes, I know him. He was a true warrior. Only warriors of high prestige would have their names remembered after their passing.
I want to know how Dances with Balrog protected his people from their monsters.
Well, yes, I think I remember. The monsters raided Perion once when I was visiting. And you wouldn't believe it, but Dances with Balrog responded by playing the flute. It was quite a sight, and the monsters turned tail and ran. Never seen a thing like it.
Tell Dances with Balrog in Twilight Perion about the flute. I think they mean wrestles with wolves. Oh, great ancestors, lend me your wisdom. I found out how Dances with Balrog protected his people. What? A flute? This may be the answer to my problems. The elders spoke of a tribal treasure called Pachama's Kina, I think it is. Yeah, I'd seen it, but it just looked like an ordinary flute. But it was taken when the Ghostwood Stumpy raided our town. Maybe it still has it? Bring back Pachama's Kina from Ghostwood Stumpy. There we go. Now I can keep my people safe from monster raids. This is the first glimmer of hope I've had since Father... Can you do me a favor? Our town is relatively safe from monster raids now. The guardsmen have managed to set up a better defensive position. I believe this flute could be more useful in a more dangerous area. The flute should be in the tribal refugee camp. It is home to the weak and old among us. Please take the flute to Ayan there. Perion, the city of warriors. When will we find peace here again? What brings a traveler all the way out here? Is that Pachama's... Oh, I've been saying that wrong. Pachamama's. Pachamama's Kina? Where did you get this? Oh, thank you. We can finally turn away the monster raids. This place is so dangerous. We don't know whether the nearby monsters will attack, so we're essentially living out in fear. I'd feel better if we could erect some wooden fences, but we don't have the hands or materials to do it. Can you help us? The cursed planks from nearby sinister wooden masks would do the trick. Thank you. I won't ever forget what you've done for us. 20 planks should be enough to protect this place.
I don't have enough ingredients. You want to hear stories of my adventures? Smashing 100 monsters was child's play for me.
Really?
Can't you feel my warrior energy? You, on the other hand, you're too scrawny.
Is he hard of hearing? I'm no rookie.
Do you want to be like me? It won't be easy. Show me you can hunt 100 sinister rocky masks. A mere 100 masks should be nothing to you. Did you handle those 100 sinister rocky masks? Not bad, not bad. I really do feel like I'm staring at my old self. Now you're a great warrior, like I once was. Be proud.
All right. Oh, yeah, see, look.
I know how to find this Dream Master. Listen up now. What have I told you about dreams? Dreams are merely a projection of one's subconscious mind. For instance, say you were scared by a monstrous bat when you were young. Then you saw a bat today. Tonight, you may dream of a bat as your mind relives that trauma long past. It is a simple example, but fascinating, isn't it? Now, let's think about the gate to the future. If that is a dream world, wouldn't it stand to reason that it was part of someone's subconscious? There must be some clues to the owner's identity. I'd like you to re-enter Twilight Perion and bring back 8 slumbering fragments this time.
All right.
Excellent. Let me know when you've collected all 8. Did you collect all 8 slumbering fragments? Splendid. It takes time to fuse these slumbering fragments. Meanwhile, please further investigate Twilight Perion. We should talk. My lovely granddaughter, hard as stone, will be having a birthday soon, and don't ask about the name. My son named her, and he's no longer alive. Anyway, I don't know what to get a girl for her birthday. I can't even get over to her to ask. Can you ask her for me? She's in the tribal refugee camp. If only I could see my granddaughter, even just for a moment. Just head east from this town to reach the refuge.
Stranger danger!
Your grandfather sent me here. Are you hard as stone? Stop it.
I wish I could see grandfather. I miss him so much. Nah. Who else could I be? I'm tougher than a rock, and I never cry. Yes, my birthday is just around the corner. I'm so happy he didn't forget. Well, there is one thing I really want. Grandfather used to tell me stories about Perion warriors before bedtime. Stories of warriors who could pierce the skies with their spears. I really want to hear those stories again. Can you let him know that? I can't wait.
Did you ask my granddaughter what she wants? Give me a moment.
Yeah, by the way, this guy has tuberculosis. So, yeah, we kind of want to stand far away from him.
Oh. Just over by the tent. Yeah, alright, I'll talk to you from over here.
Yeah, really.
My granddaughter wants to hear more of my stories. I remember those days. I used to tell her countless stories before this town changed. I'd have her sitting on my lap by the campfire, chit-chatting until she fell asleep. Those are good memories. But I can't leave here now. They'll never let me go to the refuge while I can still work. Oh, I should get her a storybook. There's a book full of tales of Perion's greatest warriors, but it was taken by the monsters when they attacked. Do you think you could find it for her? Thank you. I'd wager the sinister steel masks would have those war journals. Collect 10 of them for my granddaughter, if you would be so kind.
Grandfather sent me a gift?
She looks pretty sad. What's up?
Thank you for the book. But I don't need this. I love his stories, but I really just want to see my grandfather. He's the only family I have left. Aww. It's too dangerous to go visit him. When do you think I could see him? I want to hear grandfather's stories in his voice.
Oh boy.
I was waiting for you. Was my granddaughter happy?
I should tell him the truth.
It's not so. I'm not here because I want to be. No true Perion warrior would willingly build anything for the Black Mage. I'm so ashamed of myself. Who would take care of my poor granddaughter if I don't work? She's always been more frail than she lets on. I have to work to pay for her medicine.
Oh, so the girl's sick too. That's even worse.
They're both sick. Wonderful.
I thought I had cried my last tears when I watched my allies fall in the final battle. I didn't know I had any tears left. You have shown me my heart is not stone. Thank you for helping out an old man.
Oh boy.
I need more materials to complete a statue. A lot more. Get out there again before I tell on you. We need more metal. Those sinister steel masks carry massive steel plates. Those things will work just fine and dandy. Don't get any funny ideas. I only need them for the statue. No ulterior motives here.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. I see what you're putting down, Alex. All right. We're back in town.
Need you collect all 25 thick cursed plates. Awesome. This will fetch a pretty pen. Why are you still standing there? Get out of here. I'll make sure everybody knows just how much you love the Black Mage.
No one wants to walk in a shop with just one souvenir. I need to come up with a new souvenir. Something different from the fangs. That'd make us a lot of money, don't you think? I hear the ancient golems carry a lot of radiant ancient rubble, decorated old fangs and old rock fragments. Very fitting for a remote warrior settlement, don't you think? The ancient golems have radiant ancient rubbles. I need 25 to build up a good stock. Easy enough, yes? What's with that old rock? I thought this would be more polished. I suppose I can put someone to work on it. Maybe the tourists will enjoy the rustic look. I've just had a brilliant scheme. We sell the same product, but in different colors. We have limited quantity of each, and it drives up sales. I can make something like that with radiant dark rubble from the dark ancient golems. Go get me some. All right. I need 25 this time as well. Did you bring back any radiant dark rubble? Stupid rocks. Why are they so boring? I'll find my money in these yet. You go away. I'm done with you. Okay. We've been safe all this time thanks to Manji. My man! My man. Okay. So for those of you who don't know, who are unfamiliar with Maplestory's game, Manji was a friend of someone named Tristan and dances with Balrog, who is the warrior master for Maplestory. So way long time ago, I want to say a couple decades ago, before the start of Maplestory, Manji, Tristan, and Dances with Balrog went down into the bottom of Sleepywood, this is like way back before the Big Bang update of Maplestory happened. They went down in something called the Ant Tunnel, where a monster, or a boss monster called Balrog, which, let's see, I think he's on the boss list here. Yeah, this guy. This was one of the original boss monsters in the game. I don't remember the whole story of how Balrog came to be in Maple World. So I'd have to look that up. But Manji, Tristan, and Dances with Balrog went down to face him and eliminate him. I think they only managed to be able to seal him.
However, Tristan lost his life on that mission. I believe Manji was very good friends with him and just kind of became this very melancholy, very kind of emo warrior guy that sits on the outside of Perion. When we get done with this, I'll go back to regular Perion and I'll show you who he is. But he's really serious and he doesn't like to talk to anybody, but he will complete his missions like just without fail. So this Manji character is who they're talking about here. So now he's an old swordsman. Okay. He's been guarding the entrance to the spirit zone. He's a strong man, even if he's kind of gruff. I'm not sure he's been eating well though. Maybe you could go check in on him for me? Thank you. Manji is in the spirit zone limbo.
I won't forgive anyone who stands in my way. Who are you? Ion sent you.
Okay, so he doesn't like people worrying about him.
Say, how tough are you? I could use some help with the golems around here. Maybe you're good enough to help me out. Stumpy used to guard Perion from Tempest Grave, but the Black Mage did something to it. Now it's just a threat that lurks on our borders. Take care of Ghostwood Stumpy if you can. Did you stomp the Ghostwood Stumpy? Not bad. You seem strong enough to be useful.
Oh, come on, dude. He's kind of after the events of taking on Balrog, he kind of becomes this grumpy sword master.
There's no end to these golems. They must be regularly eliminated to keep them under control. Defeat 50 ancient dark golems. A wandering warrior like me can only do so much.
Yeah, and I think also somewhere along the way, it was mentioned that Manji feels guilty for the death of his friend Tristan.
Did you defeat all 50 ancient dark golems? Not bad. The refuge should be safe enough now.
Manji, what's going on?
I think I know why the golems are causing us so much trouble. The spirits of Perion's warriors have stuck around after the final battle. Take the warrior hearts back from the ancient mixed golems and return them to Black Bull. Black Bull can finally lay the warriors of Perion to rest, but he'll need 25 warrior hearts for the ceremony.
You need something?
I brought the hearts of Perion's greatest warriors.
You can't have my heart. I am a great Perion warrior, and my spirit and heart are my own. Who do you think you are?
No, I'm not here for your soul. I brought back the hearts of Perion's warrior to put them to rest.
This is getting confusing. Oh, you should learn to communicate. Sure, I'll hold a memorial service. We are all brothers, after all.
Alright, so we just had another thing pop up here for piece of memory.
I have managed to form a piece of memory from the slumbering fragments you brought. This should give you a glimpse into the mind of the Dream Master. You'd best be careful. There's a great danger in the minds of others.
Alright, piece of memory. Here we go, let's see what we got.
Be careful. Anything could happen in there.
Using the piece of memory to enter the dream realm. Yes! So dark. Is this one of the Dream Master's memories? Time, space, nothing matters here. You hear a voice nearby. Listen carefully. You hear a girl's voice, soft and hushed. She might be the creator of dreams.
How many years do I have to sleep? 10? 20? 100? It's just too much to bear.
Huh? What is that powerful force drawing me in? Where am I going? Who goes there? Have you been watching me this whole time?
You have an interesting talent.
Who are you? You don't seem like someone from my dreams.
Of course not. You just happen to drift into my mind.
This place is part of your dream?
Come to me. I will grant you everlasting life, unlimited knowledge, anything you want.
You have an ominous aura. But maybe you're the one I've been waiting for all this time. Can I go where you are? Oh, wow. Okay, so. Wow. Okay, so. That girl we saw there, that's supposed to be Lucid. The little elf girl who was, has a really big crush on, I think it's a big crush, on Mercedes. Lucid, the Master of Dreams from Lashalane. That was supposed to be Lucid. However, I think this whole storyline was created well before Lashalane was made. So the image of Lucid that they had doesn't match up with the current image that they have right now. The image has stopped. Someone is interfering.
You rat. You think you can get a glimpse of my master? Unforgivable.
Ah! Oh, wow. That didn't take much. Defeated. No. Vanished?
How dare you look into my master's precious dreams?
Master? Is it that girl from earlier?
I'll say my goodbyes for now, but know this. You'll find no peace and sleep now, or ever. Sweet dreams.
That's not good.
Are you hurt? Phew, I was worried you'd been swallowed up.
You give Grendel all the details you can remember from the dream world.
Memories of a girl that monsters believed was their master. Controlling dreams with magic is quite a benign form of spellcasting. This girl does not sound like an evil enchantress. I would posit that this was an ordinary girl, gifted with the extraordinary connection to dreams. The Black Mage must have overwhelmed her consciousness to warp her into the dark magician she has become. Let Athena Pierce know of all that you've learned. She'll help you digest the information.
You tell her about the dream world and Grendel's theories. I see. There's no doubt about it. The new Black Mage commander must be the Master of Dreams. Sounds like the Black Mage didn't like the alliance we formed when Empress Cygnus' powers awakened. He'll be recruiting new commanders to bolster his forces. I'll need to take this to the council. The alliance will investigate this new commander. You've been a massive help as usual. Thank you. So, wrestles with wolves. This is supposed to be dances with Balrog's son.
Being powerless to help the suffering people around me is horrible. I'd like to show my gratitude for helping the residents of Perion who were suffering due to my incompetence.
Wrestles.
Thanks for waiting.
Oh, we got the Twilight Warrior medal.
This mark will proclaim
proclaim you as truly honorable warrior. Thank you for everything.
Hey viewer, thanks for stopping by and checking out this clip. If you want to catch where these streams happen live, use the link in the description below to check out my Twitch channel. If you'd like to see more stream clips, check out this playlist right here. And if you'd like to have a story narrated to you, check out this playlist right here. I hope you were at least mildly entertained by what you see, and I hope to see you on the next one.